we might as well all go home because nobody's going to hear you.
I tell you what, mate, if you really want us to shout, we can shout.
Any more questions from members?
Can I just ask what the difference between the townhouse footprint and the footprint for this application is?
In terms of its visual presence within Campersham Road, it would be more significant. The townhouses are, as with the ones you see behind you, aligned onto Clock Tower Way. This has a dual aspect in effect.
Could I ask you?
No, just hang on a minute. Any more members?
What are you talking about?
Right. Sir, 1, 2, 3.
Thank you.
Over to you.
Can I ask you what is the reason for change?
Can we answer? We're not here to answer questions. You make your point, because if we get answering questions, we'll be here all morning.
So it's a waste of time then?
No, it isn't a waste of time.
First of all, can I make it clear to the councillors that it was 6 townhouses, 6 units versus 18, which you didn't make clear. Secondly, you are ambivalent about the ridge height. I want to say, as a doctor, a medical doctor, I feel more qualified to comment about the harm caused from loss of light, overshadowing and privacy, and I specifically asked for what the reduction in light was compared to the existing permission, and I haven't been given that information. But actually any can cause significant harm, and I actually do feel very strongly about that as an amenity to the residents. The other thing I want you to know is that a number of us only recently moved in to find that what was in our conveyancing, which included the layout of the phase 2 permission, and I'm in a phase 2 house, has just been torn up. We have no rights as consumers, clearly. This is a disproportionate replan, and I've been told, I'm at the end house down there, that there's going to be 5-storey apartments down there. So if you give this permission, you're opening the door to that, and I will certainly be consulting a lawyer, and I will have every decision that's been made scrutinised. Every decision under property law and misrepresentation scrutinised. So I beg you, think very carefully before you give this permission.
Can I just say, Jim, in the nicest possible way, the legalities of that are not a planning issue.
I agree with you, but I will have it looked at.
That's fine, that's your prerogative. Madam.
I just suggest that actually, with all respect, you really have no idea what's happening.
No,
You're telling us what you think, this, you're not sure about this, you're not sure about that. Really, I think you should get all your facts and everything in order.
Madam, the report that was being presented to us is pretty extensive, and I suggest suggest you might read it.
Excuse me, can I make a comment about your
No, this lady here.
I'm happy for you to come first.
Okay.
No, I mean, I'm just so Chair, so you understand. One of the members has just said, "What's the question?" Yet you initially said we couldn't ask questions. We're only here to make statements. So can I have some consistency?
Madam.
Are you going to answer that?
No, we're just making a
Can you
point.
just take control of the members if they're not going to?
The members are here to we'll make the decision. Madam.
Staying on the medical front, our mutual friend Penny Duke, due to people parking necessarily out on these roads, and I would include Bishy Road in that sense as well, has had brain damage because of a serious incident with a bike and a car. How many of those might we expect in the future, given the fact that you are doing away with further car parking for the residents of the Chocolate Works?
And the next one might be a child.
Any more points?
Right.
Does anybody want, Madam?
I would just like to say, as a new resident here, I've been sold a beautiful apartment, and I feel now I've been cheated. And I just wonder who's going to be buying the other apartments. They're very expensive. We have a 2-bedroom apartment. That means you can have guests to stay, but your guests can't put a car down anywhere near your flat. That's my point.
Fair point.
I confirm that.
I confirm that.
Yes.
Infrastructure.
Could I? I've looked at the plans, and I've looked at the size of the apartments, and I think that my maths is accurate, and it doesn't appear to correspond with the figures that you're quoting. I would actually like the scale of this to be looked at, please, because I can add up the 4 floors, which are 2.2850 per floor times 3, plus 1 at 2795, plus the top ridge, the apex at 1.858, giving a total of 30 metres 193, which contradicts the height that you've been referring to. You know, I would say that the mass of this, the scale of this seems very great, very high, and certainly overshadowing, and certainly it seems an inappropriate mass. So very close, and we're talking 4 to 5 feet from the pavement. The height of this is the equivalent of 3 double-decker buses stacked one on top of the other.
Looking into my house.
Okay, we can. I think, Johnny, if you listen, I think you'll get an answer to it now.
The height to parapet level, it is 1 to 200 at A3, and this is A3. The height to parapet level is 11.4. My apologies, the height to the highest point of the roof is 12.4.
Which is not what you said before.
Which is not what you said before.
Whoa! It's not a football match. We're not cheering for England.
I made it 13.19. But,
Okay.
But my maths.
Any
isn't
more
bad.
points that anybody wants to raise?
The comparison, please, with the existing commission on this lauded and awarded development. Only last year, the Lord Mayor put this forward for an award because of how it looked. It's all going to change, but I want to know the difference between what has been granted permission, both in terms of the height and how much more loss of light is going to affect the residents. They are important matters.
We'll get that answered. Are you attending the meeting tomorrow?
Well, I've got other commitments.
That will be. Who's coming to speak tomorrow? That question will be answered tomorrow at the committee meeting.
Good.
I'll
Excellent.
guarantee that.
Thank you.